In this video, we'll explore the fascinating and often overlooked connection between emotional well-being and sexual health. While these two aspects of life are often treated separately, they are deeply intertwined, shaping our overall health and happiness. Through scientific research, we'll uncover how emotional stability can enhance sexual function and how a healthy sexual life can boost mental and emotional well-being. From rare phenomena to everyday experiences, we'll also examine how our behaviors and relationships play a key role in this complex dynamic. Join us as we dive into how emotional and sexual harmony can transform your life for the better. The science of sexuality and emotional health. The relationship between emotional health and sexual activity is multifaceted and goes beyond mere physical pleasure. Many people are unaware of the profound effects sexual activity can have on their emotional state, immune function, and even the risk of certain diseases. For instance, research has shown that individuals who experience frequent, satisfying sexual intimacy tend to report better mental health outcomes, reduced stress levels, and improved mood. These effects are partly due to the release of endorphins, oxytocin, and other hormones during sexual activity, which contribute to feelings of joy, relaxation, and bonding. One particularly striking finding is the connection between sexual activity and the immune system. Studies suggest that regular sexual activity boosts immune function, likely because of the increased production of immunoglobulin A, IgA, an antibody that plays a key role in protecting the body against infections. Interestingly, some research has even suggested that women who engage in sexual activity and receive semen from their partner may experience an enhanced immune response, though this area of research remains somewhat controversial. Regardless, the broader point remains. Sexual health has tangible, measurable benefits for emotional and physical health, making it an essential part of a holistic approach to well-being. How sexual health affects longevity. Another compelling area of research links sexual health with longevity. Men who engage in regular sexual activity have been shown to have a lower risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, and diabetes. A study conducted by researchers in the UK found that men who had sex at least once a week had a significantly lower risk of heart disease and stroke, as well as a reduced risk of developing diabetes. The physical exertion involved in sexual activity, as well as the emotional closeness that often accompanies it, contributes to a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. Furthermore, studies have demonstrated that men who maintain an active sex life are more likely to live longer, with some findings indicating that those who engage in sexual activity at least once a week have a higher chance of living beyond the age of 80. This connection between intimacy and longevity underscores the importance of maintaining emotional and sexual health throughout life. As we age, it's natural to experience changes in libido, sexual function, and relationship dynamics. However, these changes don't necessarily mean a decline in overall well-being. With the right mindset and practices, individuals can continue to enjoy fulfilling sexual and emotional connections, which in turn can help them live longer, healthier lives. Emotional closeness and physical intimacy, creating a profound bond. The emotional bond between partners is one of the most important aspects of sexual intimacy. Love, trust, and communication are the foundation upon which sexual satisfaction and emotional well-being are built. When emotional closeness is nurtured, sexual intimacy becomes a powerful tool for healing, connection, and transformation. The release of oxytocin, the hormone often referred to as the bonding hormone, during physical intimacy deepens emotional connections, fostering trust, relaxation, and a sense of security between partners. Oxytocin is released not only during sexual activity, but also during moments of affection, such as hugging, kissing, or even simple physical touch. This hormone plays a key role in promoting feelings of happiness and well-being, and its effects extend beyond sexual encounters. When oxytocin levels are high, individuals tend to feel more connected to their partner, experience reduced stress and anxiety, and may even become more empathetic and attuned to their partner's emotional needs. In relationships where emotional intimacy and sexual connection are in harmony, the bond between partners can be transformative. Couples who maintain a healthy emotional connection through open communication, mutual respect, and shared experiences often experience greater satisfaction in both their sexual and emotional lives. This interconnectedness creates a positive feedback loop. Sexual intimacy enhances emotional closeness, which in turn strengthens the desire for more intimate encounters. The result is a deeply fulfilling relationship that contributes to overall happiness and well-being. The role of technology in modern sexuality and relationships. In today's digital age, technology plays a significant role in shaping human intimacy and sexual behavior. Modern communication tools, such as smartphones and social media platforms, have revolutionized the way people connect with one another, including how they express desires and engage in sexual communication. For example, research has found that individuals who frequently use emojis in their digital messages are more likely to engage in explicit digital communication, such as sending intimate pictures or discussing sexual fantasies. This shift in behavior reflects a growing trend toward more open and casual expressions of sexuality in digital spaces. While some may view this as a departure from traditional intimacy, others argue that it offers new ways to connect and explore sexual desires. The rise of digital intimacy also raises important questions about privacy, consent, and the potential emotional consequences of online interactions. For example, sending explicit images can sometimes lead to feelings of vulnerability, shame, or even exploitation, particularly if the images are shared without consent. As such, it's crucial to approach digital intimacy with awareness and respect for both personal boundaries and the emotional implications of online interactions. Rare conditions and the complexities of human sexuality. The human experience of sexuality is diverse and complex, with a variety of conditions and phenomena that can shape an individual's sexual identity and experiences. One such condition is vaginal agenesis, a rare congenital disorder in which a woman is born without a vagina. This condition affects approximately 1 in 7,000 women and is often discovered during puberty, leading to significant emotional and physical challenges. The absence of a vagina can result in difficulties with sexual activity, menstruation, and reproductive health. Women with this condition may require medical intervention, including surgery or the use of a vaginal prosthesis, to address the physical implications of vaginal agenesis. However, the emotional impact of this condition can be just as profound. Many women with vaginal agenesis report feelings of inadequacy, shame, or isolation due to their perceived inability to engage in normal sexual experiences. Understanding these rare conditions and the emotional challenges they pose can deepen our empathy for individuals who face such challenges, reminding us of the importance of acceptance, support, and open communication in relationships. The diversity of human sexual expression. Human sexuality is incredibly diverse, and the experiences, preferences, and desires of individuals can vary widely. This diversity is evident not only in sexual orientation, but also in the range of sexual activities that people find pleasurable or meaningful. For example, some individuals may be drawn to unconventional forms of sexual expression, such as formicophilia, an attraction to the sensation of insects crawling on the skin, or may have preferences for specific forms of touch or sensation. Sexual preferences and desires are highly personal, and it's important to approach them with curiosity, respect, and openness. In many cases, sexual exploration can be a healthy and empowering process, allowing individuals to better understand their bodies, their desires, and their boundaries. The key is creating a safe and supportive environment in which individuals can freely explore and communicate their sexual needs without fear of judgment or shame. The origins of sexual reproduction. To truly understand the complexity of human sexuality, it's essential to acknowledge its ancient origins. Scientists believe that around 30 million years ago, a prehistoric creature known as Fifa dorota was the first living organism on Earth to engage in sexual reproduction. This monumental event marked a turning point in evolutionary history, laying the groundwork for the vast array of reproductive and relational behaviors we see across species today. The advent of sexual reproduction allowed for genetic diversity, a key factor in the survival of species. Prior to sexual reproduction, organisms reproduced asexually, meaning they created offspring that were genetically identical to themselves. With the development of sexual reproduction, organisms began to combine genetic material from two individuals, resulting in offspring that had genetic variations. This diversity allowed species to adapt to changing environments, survive threats, and evolve over time. This ancient act of sexual reproduction set the stage for the fascinating complexity of human sexuality, as each subsequent species added its own unique nuances and behaviors to the mix. Over millions of years, humans have developed not only biological systems, but also emotional and cultural frameworks around sex, leading to the multifaceted experiences of sexuality we explore today. The workplace and intimacy. Unexpected connections. In modern society, the intersection of work and personal life is often an area where the lines between professionalism and intimacy can blur. One intriguing statistic reveals that approximately 1 in 5 people admits to having had sex with a coworker. While the workplace is often seen as a place for productivity and professional collaboration, it is also a space where shared experiences, long hours, and frequent interactions can create emotional and physical connections between individuals. Such relationships challenge the traditional boundaries between professional and personal lives. In environments where trust and teamwork are crucial, the emotional bonds formed between colleagues can sometimes extend beyond the workplace. As these relationships develop, they may lead to intimate encounters, some of which are fleeting, while others evolve into deeper connections. The complexity of these relationships underscores the nuances of human desire, where professional and personal realms intertwine. In addition to the workplace, the concept of intimacy with ex-partners is another fascinating aspect of human sexuality. Research suggests that 44% of singles are more likely to achieve orgasms consistently when engaging in sexual activities with someone they've been with before, such as an ex-partner. This may be because familiarity breeds comfort, trust, and a sense of emotional security. When partners know each other's needs and preferences, the absence of first-time anxieties can result in a more satisfying sexual experience. The interplay of senses and emotions, the world of pleasure. Pleasure is at the core of human sexuality, and understanding its many forms can deepen our appreciation for the complexities of sexual experience. One of the most intriguing aspects of pleasure is the phenomenon of cutaneous orgasm, often referred to as the free zone. This sensation is a tingling or shivering feeling that spreads across the body, triggered by powerful stimuli such as music, visually stunning artwork, emotionally moving films, or even profound personal connections. This sensation highlights the deep connection between our senses, emotions, and physical responses. It's a reminder that pleasure is not only physical, but also emotional and psychological. The ability to experience a cutaneous orgasm is a reflection of how our bodies respond to beauty, connection, and intense emotional states, further enriching our understanding of the multifaceted nature of pleasure. The diversity of female sexuality, a unique and personal journey. One of the most fascinating and unique aspects of human sexuality is the incredible diversity of female sexual experiences. Every woman's body is distinct, and this is particularly evident in the way nerve endings are distributed across the genitalia. These variations create a personalized roadmap to pleasure, with each woman's experience of orgasm being as unique as her fingerprint. The rhythm of a woman's orgasm is also tied to biology. During orgasm, the uterus contracts rhythmically, a biological function with evolutionary underpinnings. These contractions help facilitate sperm retention, ensuring that fertilization can occur. This remarkable process speaks to the deep connection between human pleasure and reproduction, where physical responses are intimately linked to our species' survival and continuation. However, female sexual pleasure is not only limited to the physical experience. Emotional intimacy plays a critical role in shaping the sexual satisfaction women experience. Many women report that sexual experiences with a partner they trust who understands their needs are more fulfilling than encounters with strangers or casual partners. For women, emotional closeness can enhance the physical experience, creating a deeper connection that transcends the act of sex itself. Men's sexual satisfaction, the role of emotional intimacy. For men, sexual satisfaction is often influenced by personal history and the emotional dynamics of a relationship. Studies suggest that men who have had numerous sexual partners may find it more challenging to feel fully satisfied in later relationships, even with someone they deeply care about. This finding points to the importance of emotional intimacy and trust in building lasting sexual satisfaction. When men experience emotional intimacy with a partner, they often report greater pleasure, fewer erectile difficulties, and even reduced physical pain. This underscores the power of meaningful emotional connections in enhancing sexual well-being. In a relationship built on trust and mutual understanding, men can experience a sense of safety and security that allows them to fully embrace sexual pleasure without the pressure of performance or external expectations. Exploring the younger generations, evolving attitudes and casual encounters. Sexuality continues to evolve, particularly among younger generations. It's noteworthy that over 50% of individuals aged 18 to 24 describe their most recent sexual partner as just a fling, reflecting changing attitudes toward intimacy and relationships. In a society where hookup culture and casual encounters are more accepted than ever, the nature of sexual relationships is shifting, with many young people embracing personal exploration and non-committed sexual experiences. While casual encounters can offer immediate gratification, they also bring challenges, such as the risk of sexually transmitted infections, STIs. One area of perceived safety is oral sex, which is often viewed as a lower-risk alternative to vaginal intercourse. However, it's important to note that oral sex still carries risks of transmitting infections through the exchange of bodily fluids, underscoring the importance of practicing safe sex and being aware of potential health risks. The power of the clitoris, the divine source of female pleasure. The clitoris is a fascinating organ, often referred to as the centerpiece of female sexual pleasure. Its name, derived from the Greek word meaning divine or goddess, speaks to its importance in the realm of sexual sensation. The clitoris has more than 8,000 nerve endings, which is nearly twice the number found in the penis. This makes it an incredibly sensitive area of the female body, playing a central role in sexual arousal and orgasm. Despite its prominence in female sexual pleasure, it's important to recognize that not all women experience sexual pleasure in the same way. The G-spot, often touted as a key erogenous zone, varies from woman to woman, and for many, it is not the primary source of pleasure. Additionally, some women report that they achieve orgasm through clitoral stimulation rather than vaginal penetration, highlighting the need for greater understanding and awareness of the diverse ways in which women experience pleasure. The role of physical positions in sexual satisfaction. Physical positioning during sex can significantly affect the level of satisfaction experienced by each partner. The way in which two people engage with one another physically impacts the emotional and physical connection they share, as well as the pleasure derived from that act. For example, certain positions emphasize different aspects of the experience. One commonly appreciated position is the 9 position, which promotes closeness, mutual enjoyment, and shared sensations. This position is often celebrated for fostering a deep emotional connection, where both partners are equally engaged in the act, offering both intimacy and balance. In contrast, the doggy-style position emphasizes deeper penetration, which is especially pleasurable for many men as it allows for a more intense physical experience. These positions demonstrate that satisfaction in intimate moments is not only about physical pleasure, but also about emotional closeness, trust, and mutual respect. The dynamics of sexual satisfaction often rely on how partners communicate their desires and preferences, ensuring that both feel heard and valued. Through open and honest communication, couples can create a sexual environment that is tailored to their needs, making intimacy a more fulfilling experience for everyone involved. The impact of scent on sexual attraction. An often overlooked aspect of human attraction is scent. Our sense of smell plays a powerful and subconscious role in how we perceive and are drawn to potential partners. Research has shown that testosterone, a hormone intricately linked to sexual desire, is detectable through body scent. This pheromone-like quality can influence attraction, drawing individuals closer to those who emit scents rich in these sexual markers. Interestingly, the fragrance industry has tapped into this connection, creating colognes and perfumes designed to mimic these natural chemical cues. These products, marketed as pheromone-enhancing, are intended to evoke sexual desire and attract potential partners. While the impact of artificial scents remains debated, it underscores how deeply scent is tied to attraction on a biological level. Moreover, beyond physical attraction, the role of scent ties back to the broader experience of intimacy. Familiar scents can evoke memories and emotions, making them a powerful tool for partners who wish to build stronger emotional connections. For example, the scent of a partner's skin or their favorite fragrance can create a sense of comfort, trust, and recognition, deepening the emotional bond shared between them. As couples move through various life stages, the sense of smell may continue to play a role in rekindling passion and reaffirming the closeness in the relationship. Sexual education, reducing anxiety and enhancing connection. Sexual education is a vital tool in fostering healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Many individuals feel a sense of anxiety or insecurity around their sexual experiences, especially if they lack comprehensive knowledge about their own bodies or the dynamics of a relationship. Comprehensive sexual education provides the tools to understand one's body, communicate openly with partners, and address any insecurities or concerns. When people are more informed about anatomy, sexual health, and the emotional components of intimacy, they are better equipped to approach sex with confidence, curiosity, and understanding. In relationships, this knowledge helps to manage expectations, address concerns, and explore sexual desires in a safe and consensual environment. The fear and shame that often accompany sexual questions can be alleviated through proper education, making intimacy a more open and enriching experience. Furthermore, as societal attitudes continue to evolve, emerging areas of sexual attraction are gaining recognition. One such area is sapiosexuality, where individuals are primarily attracted to intelligence. This phenomenon highlights the multifaceted nature of human attraction. While physical appearance remains important to many, there is a growing awareness that emotional and intellectual connections can spark sexual desire in profound ways. For individuals who value meaningful conversations, intelligence, and a deep emotional bond, sapiosexuality underscores the importance of mental connection as an aphrodisiac. Debunking myths. Understanding women's sexual health. Throughout history, many myths have emerged regarding female sexuality and health. One of the most damaging misconceptions is the idea of dead vagina syndrome, which falsely claims that women lose sexual sensitivity after a certain number of sexual experiences. This belief is entirely unfounded. Women's bodies are incredibly resilient and adaptable, and many women report that their sexual health improves over time as they explore different kinds of pleasure and intimacy. Such myths create unnecessary anxiety for women and their partners, leading them to believe that certain experiences, such as menopause or aging, diminish sexual satisfaction. In reality, women's sexual health is often more dynamic and enduring than these myths suggest. To counteract this, alternative approaches such as the Correa method have emerged, emphasizing emotional connection and mutual intimacy over the traditional emphasis on orgasm. The Correa method encourages couples to prioritize closeness, tenderness, and the shared experience of pleasure, allowing them to rediscover the joy of intimacy in new, fulfilling ways. Exploring sexual fantasies and creating novelty. Sexual fantasies are a natural and healthy part of human sexuality. They provide a private space for individuals to explore desires, push boundaries, and open the door to new experiences. Far from being a sign of dissatisfaction, fantasies offer insights into personal preferences and can serve as a guide for partners to better understand each other's needs. Introducing novelty into a relationship, whether through new activities, settings, or fantasies, can help rekindle passion and excitement. The element of surprise, when communicated effectively and consensually, can reignite desire and deepen intimacy. By embracing these fantasies and desires in a safe, respectful manner, couples can strengthen their emotional bond while keeping the relationship dynamic and exciting. The importance of affection in relationships. Affection is often the unsung hero in the maintenance of long-term relationships. Small gestures of tenderness, like holding hands, hugging, or sharing a kiss, help bridge emotional gaps and reinforce feelings of love and connection. These acts of affection are crucial for fostering trust, emotional closeness, and physical satisfaction. In contrast, a lack of affection can create distance between partners and lead to dissatisfaction. Regular displays of affection help partners stay emotionally connected, even when they face challenges. The consistent expression of love, whether through verbal affirmations or physical touch, reaffirms the bond between individuals, ensuring that the relationship remains strong and resilient. The evolving landscape of relationship types. The landscape of modern relationships is becoming increasingly diverse, with many individuals exploring relationship structures that challenge traditional norms. Polyamorous relationships, which involve consensually having multiple romantic or sexual partners, are gaining broader acceptance. These relationships prioritize open communication, consent, and mutual respect, challenging the conventional idea of monogamy. For those who pursue polyamory, the